Here's what's happening in June for most of the month and what's going to be happening in early July. There's a lot going on, so pay attention. Here we go. This Wednesday, June 12th, Joshua Powell and the Great Train Robbery. This Friday night is Guide Our Ships, along with New World Agents and Grood. For those of you who know the Talking Heads tribute band, This Must Be the Band, this is their original project. This is all original music they do. They'll be here this Friday night for the first time, rocking our stage as themselves. Saturday night is our green light. It's our annual block party where I rent this big, giant, massive stage that towers over downtown and lights it all up green. We have events starting at noon that day. From noon till 3, we invite the Park District down here. They're gonna do an all kids open skate and jam. 3:30 starts live music with Keith Kids School of Rock. They'll be out here for a few hours playing, then it leads into the B-Town Strokers. Many of you guys know these reggae hits, the pop, reggae, rock, followed up by our headliner, Unity. Unity will be hitting the stage around 10 o'clock at night and partying until about 11:30. Then we head inside into Kryptonite for Green Room Rockers, where the party doesn't stop. And to top this year off, we've thrown in a pig roast with our friends from Fork and Stein, the mad samplings of the Disturbed Palate. They'll be out here barbecuing on the street a giant pig for your tasty delight. Don't forget, every Sunday is Blues Night. You can't go wrong with blues in your life. It helps clean the soul. Every Sunday is an open jam starting at 7 p.m. and goes to at least 9 p.m. Some of the guests you might have seen or are going to see down there, like Richie Cole, Barstool Bob, Ron Holm, John Bischoff, and many more to be named. Or don't forget one of our fine craft beer selections. Handle for handle, we have the best craft in town. June 21st, we have Leela's Surf Band. For those of you who like the guitar rock and that Hawaiian vibe and even that Dick Dale Miserlou type sound, this is the band for you. They're followed up by King of the Demons, one of the Rockford's best new bands coming out there. Alt country, punk, fun, rock, you name it. There's something to watch. June 26th is that Wednesday night where we got the Stereo Fidelics come back. For those of you who caught them that one time, they're the two-piece guy and girl band where they played guitars, they played drums, they played keyboards, they played bass, and yes, they use their feet in this band too as they play. They're like nothing else. Now the 28th, we are bringing you something a little different since there's Marilyn Manson and Alice Cooper playing down at the BMO Center. We decided to fit the theme and do the Ritual Control Goth DJ night with Eric Knopfsinger and a few of his friends. 29th, we're doing a tribute band. You ever heard of the band called Cake? Well, it's one of our favorites. The first week of July is the 4th of July weekend, and it starts off that Wednesday, July 3rd. That night we're doing Rockin' for the Red Cross, a benefit to help out all those from victims of the hurricane off Oklahoma City. It's our chance to give back, and we have lots of bands on that night, hosted by Jason Sims. He's coming back for the special occasion. You'll see some old faces like Mike Carey, Mickey Rosenquist, and many more. Friday, July 5th, we bring you a very special show called The Dunwells. Straight from the UK here to Kryptonite. You might have seen the Dunwells at the waterfront a few years ago headlining, or you might have seen them on Jimmy Kimmel, or The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, or Jimmy Fallon. But now you have a chance to see them right here in Rockford at Kryptonite, in a small, intimate stop. We are the only venue under 500 heads there playing on their whole tour. Tickets are $10 in advance, $15 a day of. Don't be part of the crowd that said, man, I wish I caught that show.
Thanks, Gary. Right. Good luck tomorrow. Yeah, thanks, man. Oh, sorry to hear about Donnie. Oh, yeah, well, you know.
Saturday, July 13th, I would be remiss if I didn't tell you about this. It's Lebowski on Main Street. That's right, The Big Lebowski, one of our favorite movies. We did it years ago at Lebowski on the Lawn. This year we're doing it Saturday 13th, out here on Main Street. We're gonna have human bowling. What is that, you ask? Well, it's a giant metal sphere that you put yourself into. You get strapped in, and you get thrown down a lane and hit some pins. Pins bigger than my ego. This is how big this lane is. Come down and have some fun with us, watch the movie, and there'll be live music to follow. There'll be a VIP area rug again. Area rug, you say? Yes, VIP area for area rugs. You Lebowski heads out there know exactly what I'm talking about. And let's not forget, $3 Caucasians on special all night for Lebowski on Main Street. Come down and check it out. It's going to be fun.